What is up, YouTube? Now, just a quick note, all the videos that I am doing from here down is still part of the VeDuc, but I am changing it into VeDud for obvious reasons, because I didn't post day after day after day. One reason due to work, due to restlessness, and especially even due to my editing equipment. But at the end of the day, all of that were just things that still could have been overcome, in some ways easily overcome, but nevertheless. So anyway, so what I present to you at the end of the day, it still comes down to something that would be originally mine. I mentioned that my version of the challenge, at least the version of the challenge I was using, was do it with Dan's version. But because of my miss days, I'm going to change it into something that will technically be unique to me, which is the VeDud. So, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing it just for the 25, but for the 30 days, for the December. So I would say, vlog every day till December, or for December. So because of that, like I said, I'll change it to be dud, and obviously the flip of the word being dud, meaning how I missed a lot of days actually. But the videos that are coming to you now are a retrack of those days that I didn't post on, so the numbers wouldn't correlate with the day that is posted, but nevertheless, do enjoy.
What is up, YouTube? What is up? Why? I have, at least I've shown 3 different vehicles so far on the channel. All of them are basically like kind of right on the edge of being able to drive under their own power, but so, the question comes up. Why the bike though? Why choose the motorcycle? And on top of that, why choose the SV650? As a motorcycle. I haven't owned a motorcycle of my own before. Like in a sense of saying, it was mine and so on. And, more on that story, but I'll talk about that later. In the right time, that is. But anyway, VeDuc. Next episode, right? So, excuse the camera. So, on the topic, right? Why the bike? Why the SV650 over the P15 over the S70 Volvo? Why that bike? Okay, simple answer to that. For the time being, I felt, the bike, other than the bike being inside of the house with me, the Volvo was in where I am staying right now at that time. The Volvo was in where I'm staying now at the time of me really getting into the SV. But that's beside the point, because it makes no difference. I really wanted to go into I really want to ride the SV650. I really want to get into motorbikes. I've always desired to have a motorcycle, and I've always desired to daily drive one, I won't lie about this. I enjoy fast vehicles. Hence the racing down the highway almost can't stop. Hence the S147, the Aristo twin turbo. I like driving fast, and it's just the fun of it. It isn't just the point of being crazy or whatever. Like, I had to countlessly explained to people before, as when I had these cars and did what I did, I had to countlessly explain that my speeding has nothing to do with rushing. My speeding has nothing to do, that was in the Aristo, had nothing to do with, I'm just being a silly young fella. No. In the Aristo, like, I was supposed to mention in one of the last videos, but I basically cut it out. I lost control in that car about twice when I first had it, on the first area of me having it. After losing control, I went into figuring out why the car did what it did in certain situations. And I learned exactly why the car body rolls so hard when I end up sliding out because of basically hitting the corner too hard or whatever else. Obviously, without the traction control on. I don't know if this can help. Okay, I don't know. Anyway. So, the light, excuse the light, it's basically cloudy outside, and I'm using the front camera and I don't have any backup light inside the car right now. So anyway, at least not properly hit this, I guess. Yeah. So, why the SV though? Why the SV though? Why the SV though? Why the SV though? You can run that scooter in there, it ain't be cool, It's small things on insurance and all that other jibber jabber. Reason why the SV, the P15, you see, as you saw, how far the P15 is. Mind you, the other stage of the P15 was me hooking up a temporary fuel tank just to run and make sure the engine mount that I built for it, basically to make sure the bike is driving straight and vibration and all of these other things, because that's untested. That's why I stopped right there. Yeah, so that's the next stage on the P15. I could do that any day. I prefer probably to do it right after I've registered the SV and have it actually driving on the road, so I can fully focus on that. So anyway, the P15, when I thought about it, I realized that the original area I was kind of going, I was going to make sure that it looks really nice, aesthetically pleasing, and obviously running properly. Because at the end of the day, me putting the double Zeta on any of these vehicles, it's my name and it's my branding, and I don't want to give the world garbage in my name, plain and simple. So with all of that being said, I looked at it and I'm like, I can do better. I can up what I am currently doing on the P15. So I said to myself that, you know what? I said to myself, I'm going to put this down. Let me go at the SV650. Let me really go into it and repair it and so on. Funds obviously is a slowdown with doing all of these processes, which is fine, but it's the reason why the certain things aren't on the road as quick as possible. I only could do what I'm working with. So anyway, the reason why I want to use the SV over the Volvo, because obviously now the Volvo still is in, since I explained my cause with the P15. The reason over the Volvo is I feel as though I have more information on the P15 than I have on the Volvo, which isn't necessarily true, but like I said, the Volvo, I felt some type of way about the transmission and somewhat with the engine also, but because I didn't was facing other issues, I didn't get to fully determine my problems with that car. So, to me, one, as I was about to start the video, you would have seen that I was in traffic. That's one reason why I want the bike. Two, I want something that is more on the fun side of things. I really want to enjoy it, and I haven't enjoyed. I haven't enjoyed a ride, a car, or a vehicle in a very long time. You know, at least that would belong to me. Sorry, Jamal. Anyway, right? So, yeah. So the way I looked at it is simply this: one, I wanted to begin my motor vlogs on the bike. Plus, I have some things that I want to do with the bike. You know, to have a different view or feel of motorcycle vlogging on that machine. Plus, it's way more simple for me to move around with the SV when it comes to some of the things that I want to do. So yeah, even on this channel, I have things that I want to do concerning videography, concerning photography, and I feel as though the bike may be the best right now for me to put up on the road, that I can move more sufficiently, more nimble. It's a more nimble machine, obviously, but I can move more sufficiently at a, you could say, better cost. That's why I can actually travel out further than I would in the S70. So that's my reason why I want to do the SV before I do the S70 or the P15. And actually, it's because I want to do my own thing, and I'm going to do my own thing. So I prefer to do the S3 before I do anything else. I don't have to ask permission from nobody. Okay? But for real, regardless of anybody else feeling any type of way, it is what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's the direction I want to go in. That is the direction that I am going to go in. I'm doing the SV because I want to do the SV. I did weigh my options. You know, I'm not going to be immature about it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do my own thing. Do my own thing. And that's the truth. You know, in all honesty, you know, I'm going to put the SV on the road so you can see how I roll first. And one more thing, I can achieve more easily in the SV, if you want to say comfortability. It's it's faster than the car. It may not be the fastest bike, but it's definitely faster than the S70. That says a lot. But it isn't all about speed. It's all about, it's also about enjoying the ride. I kid you not, sometimes the road, I have road rage or some level of it. I'm trying, to work on it, and I have done better on it. But one of the reasons I found it to be is because I am not enjoying the ride. So it's obviously dangerous on a motorcycle, but I don't give up. And I'm gonna ride. Regardless what it is, I'm gonna ride, Plus, like I said, I can achieve comfortability as in cosmetics wise. Because if I put the S70 on the road right now, like I said, it don't matter, it's mine, so whatever. But with that being said, I have a particular taste with things, and I don't want to just drive that daily the way it's in. That's the S70, the Volvo. And so because I want to get some things done with the S70, and I don't want to end up bucking into unnecessary issues, I prefer to do the SV first. Like I said, it's my preference, and based on weighing the situation, it seems to be the best direction to go in right now. I could stay on the road walking, catching public transportation We call it bus over here because we ain't got no real public transportation. Bus. And by the way, only Jamaicans speak like that. Bahamians don't do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm desperate to enjoy the road again. And I feel as though that will be the machine that will fulfill that feeling. So, while the bills are still going on, while even these VeDuc ends at some point, probably normal vlogs here and there, I hope that you stay with me on this channel, right here, and enjoy this journey with me. Comment, man, listen, like the video, comment on the video, man. Comment on it. I want to hear from you. I want to see how you feel, whether you're enjoying it or not enjoying it. Be civilized. Be remotely civilized. But we can have fun in the comments section. Simply put, I just hope that you enjoyed this video today, this small talk that I'm having with you today about why the bike though. Why the bike? That's the reason why the bike. You got your answer. So, so go. I mean, before you go, that's wrong though. Go down there. Subscribe. Do the like thing. And guess what? Have a nice day. And as you go, I definitely hope that I see you on the road. Yeah.